Did you know that there is a surah in the Quran that holds a special key to easing sustenance and opening doors of provision? Many Muslims recite the Quran daily, but remain unaware of the hidden blessings within Surah Al-Waqi'ah. Its verses are not just words, they are a source of spiritual strength, trust, and hope. Today, we will explore why reciting this surah consistently can transform your relationship with Rizq and bring unexpected ease into your life. Many believers recite the Quran daily, yet remain unaware of how deeply it influences their relationship with sustenance. Allah has embedded guidance, reassurance, and spiritual mechanisms within its verses that strengthen faith in His provision. The overlooked power lies in how the Quran realigns the heart. It removes feelings of scarcity, reduces anxiety about the future, and redirects attention toward the true source of all blessings. Through its recitation, a person becomes more mindful, grateful, and spiritually receptive. This internal shift often leads to clearer decisions, calmer thinking, and a renewed sense of trust, allowing divine ease to enter one's life naturally. Surah Al-Waqi'ah carries a distinct relationship with the concept of provision because of the way it describes the power, generosity, and absolute control of Allah over all outcomes. Its verses remind the believer of the different states of people and how their efforts and intentions shape their ultimate standing. By reflecting on these descriptions, a person becomes more conscious of the spiritual roots of sustenance. The surah cultivates awareness that Rizq is not random but flows through the wisdom of Allah. This understanding encourages a deeper dependence on Him, making the recitation of this surah a meaningful act tied to seeking ease. The idea that Surah Al-Waqi'ah brings ease in sustenance must be understood through sincerity rather than expectation of instant outcomes. Its benefit depends on the state of the heart, the intention behind the recitation, and the consistency of turning to Allah. When a believer approaches it merely as a quick solution, the deeper purpose is lost. Instead, its verses are meant to nurture awareness, humility, and a stronger spiritual posture. This inner alignment allows a person to receive blessings with clarity and gratitude. True impact comes when recitation becomes a genuine act of devotion, seeking closeness to Allah rather than immediate results. Reciting Surah Al-Waqi'ah at night carries a special effect because it shifts the mind into a state of calm reflection, away from the distractions of the day. In those quiet hours, the heart is more open and focused, allowing the meaning of the verses to settle deeply within. This deliberate moment of worship reinforces trust in Allah as one prepares for rest, handing over worries and needs to Him. Night recitation also builds a steady routine that nurtures discipline and strengthens spiritual commitment. Over time, this consistent practice shapes a peaceful mindset, helping a person face each new day with renewed confidence and reliance. Surah Al-Waqi'ah strengthens reliance on Allah by reminding the believer of His complete authority over creation and every form of provision. Its verses highlight the limits of human effort while elevating the power and generosity of the Creator. As one reflects on these descriptions, the heart gradually lets go of dependence on worldly means alone. This shift creates space for genuine tawakkul, where a person trusts that outcomes unfold through divine wisdom. Such trust does not weaken effort, rather, it purifies intention and removes fear of loss. With this balanced mindset, believers move through life with steadiness, knowing their sustenance is secured by Allah. The guidance of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam regarding sustenance emphasizes turning to Allah through remembrance and heartfelt supplication. He taught that consistent zikr, sincere dua, and a pure intention open doors of ease that cannot be reached through effort alone. His words encourage believers to seek both worldly needs and spiritual strength directly from their Lord, without relying solely on material means. By following his teachings, a person learns to attach their hopes to Allah while continuing to work with gratitude and patience. This balanced approach nurtures inner peace and invites blessings that arise from sincere dependence on the Creator. Regular recitation of Surah Al-Waqi'ah brings a calmness that settles the mind and softens inner tension. As a person engages with its verses, the heart becomes steadier and less shaken by worries about what lies ahead. This steadiness helps clear emotional clutter, allowing thoughts to become more organized and grounded. The rhythm of consistent recitation also creates a space for reflection, helping one release unnecessary fears and focus on what truly matters. Over time, this practice builds emotional resilience, making the heart stronger in facing uncertainties. With this renewed clarity, a believer navigates challenges with greater patience and inner stability. Surah Al-Waqi'ah reinforces the truth that every form of sustenance stems solely from Allah, regardless of the channels through which it appears. This realization shifts a person's mindset from relying on circumstances to recognizing the divine wisdom behind each blessing. When one understands that rizq is not determined by luck, status, or connections, the heart becomes free from comparison and envy. This clarity encourages gratitude for what has been given and patience for what is delayed. It also strengthens moral choices, as a believer no longer feels pressured to chase provision through doubtful means. Trusting the true source brings dignity, balance, and contentment. Approaching Surah Al-Waqi'ah with humility, consistency, and hope allows its spiritual benefits to unfold fully. Humility ensures that the heart recognizes its dependence on Allah rather than relying on personal efforts alone. Consistency in recitation, even in small amounts, cultivates discipline and deepens the connection with the words of the Quran. Pairing this with hope keeps the believer motivated, fostering a positive outlook and trust in Allah's mercy. This combination creates a mindset that is patient, focused, and spiritually alert. Through such dedication, the surah becomes a source of guidance, comfort, and reassurance, gently shaping both actions and intentions. The message of Surah Al-Waqi'ah has the power to transform the believer's mindset by aligning thoughts with divine wisdom. Its verses encourage reflection on the transient nature of life, the certainty of the hereafter, and the importance of sincerity in all actions. By internalizing these lessons, a person develops a balanced perspective, reducing anxiety, greed, and unnecessary worry. This clarity fosters peace of heart, guiding choices toward what is beneficial and spiritually uplifting. Over time, the surah shapes character, strengthens faith, and nurtures reliance on Allah. Its impact extends beyond material provision, touching both the soul and daily life with tranquility. Surah Al-Waqi'ah is a beautiful reminder that true provision comes from Allah, and incorporating its recitation into your life can bring peace, trust, and unexpected ease. May Allah bless you with abundant rizq, barakah in every effort, and a heart full of gratitude. If this video inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe to Interior Deen for more uplifting Islamic reminders. Comment below with, Ya Allah, bless me with your rizq, to make this dua together as a community.